Today is Saturday, July 5th, and this is a longer tutorial on stock options. What are stock options? How do you make money with stock options? The buying side, the seller side, and a lot of the terminologies. Let's get to it. Well, off the bat, what platform do I use? I use Thinkswim, which is right there. Thinkswim is owned and operated under Charles Schwab right there. The history was Thinkswim was a platform owned and operated under another financial institution called TD Ameritrade. A couple years ago, they were bought out. The platform trading side was bought under Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab has its own native trading platform. However, it's less robust. Thinkswim has a very robust trading platform with real-time numerical updates. It can do much more functions, as you can see. You have abilities to buy and trade stocks and options. Now, you might have heard of other platforms such as Fidelity or Robinhood, or what's another popular one? Robinhood. But Thinkswim is robust. It does have quite a few numbers to look at, and that is the platform we really prefer to use to trade. Now, you could outright, in a very tier one basic level, buy an entity, buy a stock, and sell it. You could short stocks, and then from then on, you could do options. I don't think it allows futures or Forex, but Thinkswim is what we use. So when you get into an option, you're going to hear two very terms that are used all the time: put and a call. What is a put? What is a call? Now, it's better to think of in the terms of a buyer. Okay, so imagine you are buying something. You have bought stocks, or you are a buyer of stocks. Now, you bought a stock ABC at $10, but you are afraid it's going to go down. Like, think of the word put down, yucky, gross, terrible, put down, put down. You are afraid that it's going to sink down to zero somehow. But you want to ensure yourself to limit your loss. So you buy a put option to limit your loss. So you bought stock ABC at $10, but you're going to buy an insurance on it called a put option at the strike 80, at the strike 8. Okay. So anything that goes 8 and below, you are safe. You still capture the $8 stock. Even if it dips down to zero, even if the stock ABC goes down to zero, you are safe at 8. And me, the seller, this is where I make our money. We are the sellers of those premiums and say, hey, buyer, I promise I will buy your share at $8 and give you money at the $8 strike, and I'll capture that loss. Okay, so that is the trade, the put option. The call is everything inverse. In the world of options, there is an element of a time value. If you notice with stocks, you could buy a stock, you could buy Nvidia, Facebook, you could buy ExxonMobil, but who knows how long you'll have it for. You could have it for a day, you could have it forever. There's no expiration date of it. With options, there is an expiration date to the insurance premium. It could last that day of, it could last one day, it could last a week, months, even a couple years out. But whatever the case is, there is always a time portion to the policy. And what makes options a derivative? It derives from the stock, but it's different because there's a time element to it. You can see showing on the screen, here are my two options. There's the call option. There's the put option. You can indicate by the letters C and P. They each have their strikes. That's the number both the seller and the buyer agreed on when to execute the trade. And there is a time element right there. For example, the put has 7 July, which means July 7th. The 25 means the year, this year, 2025. To recap, today, what are options? Options are insurance for stocks. There are two flavors, there are two types that you can make money in. Call, which in the buyer's case, you think the stock is going to go up. Put, in the buyer's point of view, the stock is going to go down. And us, the seller, we are giving insurance on either of those sides. Okay, so that wraps up today. I use Thinkswim. It's the most robust trading platform owned and operated under Charles Schwab. We like the platform of Thinkswim. It's very robust. Selling options using this very niche down particular strategy using this particular strategy, only using QQQ. We only use one ticker symbol. And in next week's Saturday tutorial, I'll tell you why we only use one ticker symbol. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy your Saturday, and I'll see you on Monday when markets open.